Okay, am I back? Looks like I'm back. Why is it showing that? There we go. All right. Why is it doing that? It's running at 26, 27% GPU memory. Well, that's better than it was. Just waiting on Mel. Until then, I'll just do my wide shot and about chat. Let's, okay. Ah, there you go. There you are, Mel. Oh, let me turn your volume. There we go. Chat is disabled for this live stream. Really? Now, why would that be? I didn't disable it.
No, it's not.
Okay.
That you're looking at the recording of the one that just uploaded.
Oh, all right. Well, no, I was actually looking in the. What the hell?
Well, because I'm in chat.
All right. Okay. Let me go here. I don't know what's going on, but we'll find out. All right, it says I'm live right there. Okay. All right, there we go. Let me pull the chat, pop it out. Okay. I hope we're back. It's still
Well, it looks
choppy.
like it.
Yeah, it's still getting a little choppiness for some reason.
Did you reset your router too?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And it keeps shutting on and off.
The router does?
No, the stream.
Oh,
Yeah. It's buffering. Yeah. Crap. Well, we'll go about 5 minutes, and if we don't see any, if I keep seeing the same stuff, then I'm just going to shut down because my router was acting funny. When I fired it back up, it still was, yeah, see, it's still buffering. Uh, what, let's see.
well, I'm not seeing it buffer.
Oh, you're not? Okay, maybe. I
Nope.
don't know. Okay, well,
The, the feed on YouTube looks solid so far.
does it? Okay, all right. All right, maybe it's just me. I'm just being paranoid. Anyways, so Mel, what's been going on?
Um, well,
uh,
I've been sitting here drinking
you've been sitting there drinking
coffee.
coffee. Okay, see, I'm getting glitch coming in. I
Yeah.
don't, yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. It, see, because you know, from the word when
Everybody
you
in
said,
chat saying it.
saying it's looking good. All right. Well, we'll just, I did notice something though. They didn't save my light settings because I still look really. Uh, there we go. Let's put a little color in my cheeks. There we go. That's better. I looked like one of the blue men, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
by
Well,
chance have a camera image of me you can put up?
a camera image of you. Actually, uh, I could. Let me see if I can find one.
Have
I've
you
got
got one?
one. Yeah. Let me. Huh? I, I've got a. Shit. My system's locking up. My whole there. Yeah. My whole system just glitched. I don't know what happened. I tried to open up an input and it wouldn't open up. You know, to add an input, I was going to put a picture of you. There it goes now.
Well, you put my camera. Did you start a new? Are
Huh?
you running the right? Are you running the right? You should have an input with my camera on it already.
Yeah, I've
If
got
you're
you
in
in
the
the
right
picture.
set.
Are you not in it? Oh,
No,
shit.
you're
Okay,
not.
there we go. My
There
bad.
you go.
I hadn't
Everybody was
switched
saying
over.
we hear him, but we don't see him.
Oh, my God. Talking about drinking, I think I'm going to go in there and fix me a nice big glass of wine and say to hell with it.
There you go. But you know,
I kept
Sunrise
looking
Water
at the
Media
damn.
says, "Too bad we can't blame. Too bad we can't blame wire crash." We
Yeah,
can. It's wire crash's fault. See,
it is.
because Lloyd's playing with wire crash in the background while he's using vMix too.
No,
See,
I don't
so
have it running.
he's
That's the thing. Uh,
no, it's on your computer.
it's on
That's
my
all that
computer.
matters.
Yeah, that's all it takes. I don't
Yeah.
know. Shit. Excuse my bad language, guys, but this has been everything was working smooth, and then all. To be honest with you, now it's showing my stream's looking good. The health is looking good. It's glitched a couple times on me. I checked my download speeds. I was 420 down. I was going 45 up. Shouldn't be a problem.
That's about normal.
Yeah. So we're gonna not look at this. I am going to try and look at the chat. I mean, guys, let me before I get any further, let me say hello to everybody. Drone shots. We got Chris Hope, Steve Carpenter, Steve Mack, Grant Smith, Sunrise Water Media. Thank you for joining. And we we ain't got a lot right now. We got 10 compared to what we had. But you know, it's to be expected. It took a while to reboot. What happened was my router in the living room, usually it shows a blue light when everything's running smooth. Okay, I didn't. When I looked at it, everything looked good. So when I rebooted it, I unplugged it, you know, do all that, and restarted it, and it wouldn't start. Yeah, Charlie Foxtrot Studios, exactly, Grant. Uh, it wouldn't restart. And then what I realized is when I picked it up and plugged the wire back in, I hit the off switch because it's got an off switch too. I forgot. I could just shut it off and turn it on. So then I had to turn it back on. Then it never would come back to blue. It's still showing red, but everything's working, so to hell with it. It is just one of those kind of days, you know. Uh, I'm still getting glitchiness, but it shows. Yeah, see, it shows I'm running 15% CPU with vMix and 33% GPU, which is what it should. You know, it's so. Anyways, you know, I've said hello to everybody. I apologize. This is not my best show, obviously. Uh, I honestly think that I don't know what the hell to think right now. It's got me frustrated. So it shows it's still running good, right? Yeah. See, you keep locking up on me, so it's got to be something I'm got going on. I don't know what it is, and at this point, I don't care. uh, have I got your audio off, or have you got your audio off?
Well, I had my audio off. I say it's locking up a lot too.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do one last thing, and then I think I'm going to call it a night, Mel, and reboot everything one more time. And but I do want to do my shout out of the week because this is somebody who does a lot
Let's
for
get
me and Judy.
let's
And
get
do what?
I say, let's get that done.
Okay. So, anyways, this is the shout out for the week. This is somebody that means a lot to me and Judy, and one of two people that do a lot for us. This is my oldest son, James, Chief James Mendenhall, because he's in his police uniform. I figured I'd call him by his title. But he comes over and does stuff for us all the time, along with Patrick. And let me put us back on the screen. So, you know, I don't know where Judy and I'd be if it wasn't for him, you know, being there to help out, him and Patrick both. So I wanted to do a shout out for him. Like I said, he does a lot for us. And it just showed my stream went red. So on the studio, in the YouTube studio.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'm seeing it froze up or quit yet, but that usually takes a few seconds.
Yeah. But we'll try and go along for a little bit longer.
Real blurry on my
Yeah, it's
back from, went under address. Used
Yeah.
to load bombs and missiles onto planes. Yeah, that was a long time ago, but we can't blame that. Grant.
What's that?
Can't blame that. The bombs on planes. That's not the reason you're losing your mind now.
Oh,
You're losing your mind now because you're old, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's yeah. I used to load bombs. Yeah, that was a thing, you know, when I went in the Air Force, the saying was a job you can use on the outside. Like TWA called me to go load bombs for
How many bombs
them.
have you loaded on the? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
TWA never called
Yep.
me to load bombs for them, so I think they lied to me.
Yeah. They lied to all of us, didn't they,
Yeah,
when we
didn't
signed
they?
on the dotted line?
Yeah. Well, it's either that or go in the Army, so I chose the Air Force, you know. I think possibly
Yeah.
handling that depleted uranium ammunition by hand might have affected me a little bit.
That just made you
It just made what?
a better lover.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it might have. At least they could find me in the dark.
Yep.
Yeah. So. Yeah, my son lives next door to us. He is our neighbor. So, you know, I've got a cop next door if I really have problems. So, I was reading what Sunrise Water Media wrote there. Yeah. So.
Hey, what if I out? You think that'll help your?
What if you what?
What if I jump out? Do you think that'll help your?
We're coming up. It's 8 o'clock now, and to be honest with you, I think I'm just going to call tonight a bust. You know,
Okay.
I honestly, I don't like doing a show without a guest. There's something going on somewhere, and I'm not sure what it is. You know, I appreciate everybody's support, and you know, we're up to 14 people now, so
Yep.
that is one of the things I like about this. I've got a little button here that shows how many people, you know, I have in my chat without having to actually look. So, but I think it's just going to have to be called a bad night. You know, I don't do it I've only done it. I've only missed a show once since once I started live streaming every Monday, and that was when Judy was in the hospital at the first of this year. You know, and yeah, it's like I said, it's coming up on 8 o'clock, and I thought might be able to. Let's milk it for 3 more minutes. Okay, we can do 3 minutes. I'll be happy. You know,
Okay.
But so, what have you
Well,
got planned
I know
for
something
your?
else that'll make you happy.
Do
I know
what?
something else that'll make you happy
What's
too.
that?
I know something else that'll make you happy.
What? Yeah, that's how I feel about this show right now. Let's see if we can crash it. Here, let's put some more crap. There we go. And let's put everybody's chats up there. Whoops. Just remember, folks, before I go off the show, because when I kill this, I'm just going to kill it. Uh, remember to do all this stuff if you don't mind. Ring the bell, subscribe. Same goes for this guy here. Do this. Go to his channel if you haven't checked him out. Everybody here knows that. Well, there's Ken from Place It Here, and he got here just in time to watch the final meltdown. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the chat up there. Oops, it ain't gonna put anything up there unless I do this. It ain't gonna do that. Yeah, see, there we go. All right, let's try that. I don't know if that'll help or not, but there we go. Go. Well, it's putting your name up, but it ain't doing anything else. There you go. A little bit of. Let's bring you into. All right, there we go. Let's have some. Peace and harmony and some drone space. There you go. And I've been out drinking out
And
of
by
my
the way,
mug.
everybody, hold hands, folks. He's inviting everybody for pizza and beer. So next week on Lloyd's show, we're going to have pizza and beer, and everybody's welcome to join us for pizza and beer.
Pizza and
The only
beer.
hitch is you got to buy your own damn pizza and beer.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, next week will be a Christmas show, and I'll make darn sure everything's working before I start the show. If I have to do a test, So, but guys, I apologize. I don't usually have this bad of a show, but it is this week, isn't it? Oops.
Well, it's going to turn out okay.
Yeah.
At least you get to be on and say goodnight to everybody when you leave instead of
Just
maybe I'll be back.
Yeah, maybe I'll be back. Yeah, I will definitely be. I'm not going to do the countdown though because it just isn't going to. Okay, we made it 8 o'clock. Let's see if we. It seems to be settling out now, for whatever reason. Yeah. And am I glitching with you now?
You just need to get. Yeah, you just need to get fiber optic in there.
Well, I'd have fiber optic if they'd bring it to the house, but they don't have it to the house yet here. I don't know how Fort Smith.
If they've got it on the pole, they can bring it to the house.
They won't bring it to the house yet here. They're not ready to switch houses to fiber optic in Muskogee. Who are you with out there? Who do you have?
AT&T.
Okay, well, see, AT&T isn't our internet company. They don't have. I can't go with AT&T because they only have. Well, like you had at your house. In Tennessee, they have the same setup here for AT&T. Suddenlink owns our poles here, or well, they have the lease on them. So if I could get fiber optic, I'd have had it a long time ago. But they've got it out at the pole, but they're not ready to switch it over. So they keep saying they will. But okay. What's everybody saying in the chat? They're saying.
Well, I know the whole thing just kind of discombobulated your whole thought process for the show tonight, but
It did. Well, it started out as I was going to bring guests in with Zoom, and that didn't work out because something happened there. Uh, been fine since you've been on? Okay. Yeah, it seems to have settled down, whatever it was. It's uh, finally settled down. I'm still getting a little glitching from you, Mel, but that's just probably my download speed's, doing something weird. But
Well, you should have plenty of download speed. You should be able to receive my signal just fine.
yeah, I know. There's yeah, it's still. I don't know what's
Maybe for
running.
your setup, for
Huh?
my setup to join your show, you think it would help if I switch it from 1080 down to 720?
You could try.
I mean, I'm putting out 1080 on 380 megabits a
Steve
second.
Carpenter says the
You're
U.S.
bringing
internet.
in,
Okay. Steve Carpenter says the U.S. internet has been having problems all day. Okay. That could be it. I haven't
well, it
looked at.
could be just,
Yeah.
could be.
Uh, I hate when a show does this. you know, I just,
Nothing you can do about it, though.
yeah, and there's nothing I can do about it. And
You could, now, if you had a toy drone or a controller, you could smash it on the desk like Ken Herring.
I've got a toy drone and a controller, but I'm not smashing either one of them on the desk like Ken Heron. I don't have sponsors that send me that crap to throw, to throw down on the. Runs 9,000 feet up a volcano, now taking pictures for us all. All right.
Yeah.
Well, at least he ain't near the one in New Zealand. You know, we
Yeah, the
forget
one in
about
New
that.
Zealand just blew a nut, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
By the
Yeah.
way, hello, Jim.
Yeah.
Above and beyond.
I just saw what Grant put up in the chat. Don't panic, mate. It could be 28.8K dial-up. Yeah. It's amazing
And
what
that
we
was
could.
after they doubled it from 14.4.
Yeah, it's amazing what we could do with dial-up back in the days.
Yeah.
Uh, but
You know what? A direct game or something was absolutely solid. No glitch, no nothing.
yeah,
Remember?
yeah, yeah.
But it was a hard phone line too.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It was a hard phone line. Yeah. Ever since they
Just
started
like
going wireless
playing
with everything.
well, no, making separate networks and servers and
Yeah.
all that
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll make sure I fix it as soon as I get
Rick
into
said that every
office.
stream today had problems.
Do what?
Rick
Oh,
Halper said every stream he went to today had problems.
it's got to be something. There's actually a place, a website you can go to called "Is My Internet Down?" I think it's called that. Yeah, is my
Um,
internet working? You can click
Steve
on that.
Carpenter has a good point too.
What's
There's
that?
probably a lot of people using the internet to do Christmas shopping.
It could be. It could be that. Yeah. Is my internet working? Uh, what it'll do, it says yes, it is working. Uh,
It's lying to you.
yeah, it is. Yeah, but
And by the way, what's up with the pickup? Well, you don't never drive it no more.
I like the van. It's easier. It's
And
running
I
now.
know that somehow you're away from your phone in the van by a few inches,
Right?
and I can tell because it's a wider screen shot,
Yeah,
and sometimes we can't hear you over the road noise,
I know. That's
believe it or not.
yeah. I've noticed that, and uh, this thing I'm on, this website. Let's see if I can share this thing. Let's see if it'll. Let's see. Display 2. All right, let me put that up on the screen real quick. and you watch it, and it's going from no to yes. Let me turn your volume. See, right now it says yes, okay? And then it goes to maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then it goes yes.
take that off. Take it
What?
off the screen.
Oh,
Take it
yeah.
off the screen.
Yep.
And in fact, you're going to want to make this video private or something once you're done with it.
Okay. Because it put up my
IP.
IP, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Well. Of course, I can always refresh it. See, I'm getting a ping of 461 right now. I should not be getting that high of a ping. Yeah.
461 milliseconds?
Yeah.
Holy hell, that's your problem right there.
Yeah, I know.
That,
It was.
That latency is ridiculous.
I that's why I'm having problems. That's why it keeps going.
I told you it was your internet when we first started.
Well, yeah, but I've rebooted everything here, so it's got to be
Doesn't
externally.
matter.
What I'm saying though
I've
is
got an 18 millisecond ping.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now it's dropped to 329
and
milliseconds.
my speed is a little low. I'm only downloading at 350 megabits a second instead of
Yeah.
380 or 90.
Let me check the speed test again.
My upload's good. My upload is 380, but my download's a little weak. It's only 353 megabits.
Yeah,
a
see,
second.
I'm getting right now. My upload speed is 9 megabits, or my download speed. Yeah, that's not enough to do any good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Metro Drone says that.
yeah.
I like that answer.
What's that? Hardwired.
Metro Drone said it's the Democrats.
Well, you know, that's probably what it is. It's probably, yeah, you're right. We'll just blame them. Now I'm down to 212 milliseconds on my.
That's still an awful lot.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, and it keeps flashing that.
See,
yes.
even when I was running my Verizon when I was running my Verizon wireless internet,
Right.
it was 25 milliseconds.
Right. I'm going to put this in the chat so people can go check their own to see if their internet's working, see what it is. And that will take you to, is my internet working? And also what I'll do is I'll renew the lease, which will change my IP. That way nobody can mess with it.
Yeah.
Let's see. If auto test every 15 seconds and says maybe when it does that. That might be what it's doing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that may be what it's doing. Okay. Yeah. Well, still, what's everybody getting? What is anybody else getting in? Anybody that's tried that? What are you getting for your ping?
Well, according to that, my ping is 72 milliseconds, but I know that's not right.
Okay. Jim says his is 105. Okay.
This time it switched to 164.
Yeah. Mine's down
Yeah,
to
it does. It pings every
15.
few seconds.
Yeah, that's what it is. Or you can disable it. Or change it to every 30 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, either way, I've got a problem. So, but it
No,
seems to
Jim,
have
they
settled
don't.
down. Don't all modems. Let's see. Mine. What did I missed that in the chat, so I'm gonna bring the pop-up chat again. Don't mine releases IP every 24 hours. Don't all modems and routers? I don't know. I think you have to have it
No,
set
they
that
don't.
way
Yeah.
because I run the same.
And
Do what?
it doesn't matter. I mean, if somebody wants to IP, they can. So it just depends on how good they are.
Right. Yeah. 114 down, 11.72 up for Metro drones. Yeah, I need to.
Hello again,
Uh,
Bob.
let me run another speed test real quick and see what it's doing here. Let me change servers. Let's see. Let's go with this one. I'm doing a speed test right now. Okay. My ping was 53. Okay. But I'm getting crap downloads. I don't know why it does this. Anyways, well, okay. But see, I'm getting 10 down, but I'm getting 30 up. That
What's
doesn't
a
make a
Soval 3D printer, Jim?
okay. Yeah. That was a little far away, but I should have. Okay. Well, I think we probably kick this dead horse about as long as we can, don't you, Mel?
Yeah, it's up to you. No, we don't use OBS, Brandon.
No, we don't. We use B-Mix. Oh, yes, you want to show your screen, put a color shape over your information. Yeah, and I should have done that. I don't know what I was thinking. But, oh, Bob said he was out of town last night, so, yeah,
Yeah.
so,
And that's okay.
but,
Quick,
anyways,
we can. I'll show you just how quick we can add a color over our screen. We just go like that. We go, where'd that thing? I put that on number 3. We just go like that, go to number 3, and then we can scale it. And we
yep,
just like that and
just
cover
like
up
that. Yep.
critical.
Yeah,
Cover up
that's,
critical stuff. It's just that easy to do.
yeah. I'm going to shut that off.
Solvo V1 like an Ender 3. Well, why didn't you just get an Ender 3? Or better yet, why didn't you get the one I recommend?
Okay.
But
Well, I just checked
you're
again,
going to
and
have fun with it, Jim. 3D printers are a blast.
yeah, I've been thinking about getting one myself. I don't know. Oh, wait and see. Oh, I want Steve Carpenter, and I want you, Mel, to realize I do wear these other
You're
hats.
wearing the brig hat.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm wearing the brig hat. Yeah.
I've not heard of that 3D printer. That's a new one for me. I've heard of most of them. I hope you have a ball with it.
Okay. Who was that? Brandon, before you end the show, could you show my YouTube channel on the show? I don't mind if you play any of my videos. Well, I am giving you permission. Well, if you have copyrighted music that belongs to somebody else, if it's your copyrighted music, actually, let me go check out his channel. Cause I'm okay.
And
Oh, yeah. I actually, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I'm subscribed to your channel. I thought I was. Yeah. Okay. Uh, you guys check out Brandon's channel. You can. I won't do it tonight because I'm running too much. I'm having too many.
excuse me, I'm sorry, guys.
Bless you.
How old are you, Brandon?
It'll take a
Where
minute
were
for
you
him
out
to.
of town to, Bob?
Let's see. Uh, oh, and Steve. I got the mail. Steve Mack. Steve Mack. Is he on here, or did he come back? Yeah, he came
He
back. All right. Yeah. Steve Mack. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was nice. I meant to say something last night, and
Yeah, Jim, they all do carbon fiber. They'll all do metal. Um, you can actually print that plate out. There's a way to do it with a filament that has metal in it. And after you print the object, you have to put it in sintering powder and bake it for a few hours, and that melts all the stick and stuff out. It's called sintering, and then you'll actually have fiber part.
Brandon says he's 21, and he says I am artistic. I think he. Uh, 6 questions about autism. Are you, Brandon? Are you, or do you have somebody in your family who is? Because my grandson is. So uh, I am very familiar with autism, and yeah, thank you, Steve. Yeah, okay, he was there. Yeah, uh, but everybody check out his channel because he's a. I have I think didn't I see didn't you have you been on the video call-in show, Brandon? I think that's where I know you from. You do have autism. That's what I thought. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's also a very talented young man. Brandon is. So guys, check him out. Next week I'll do a feature. I'm going to start doing that. Well, next week is the Christmas show. After the first year, I'm going to start doing a. I'm going to do kind of like what you did, or what you're doing, in which we have a viewer of the week, and we'll feature one of your videos. So, first show after New Year's, Brandon, I will feature one of your show. I'll do your intro. So. But yeah, I'm having way too many problems to try and bring anything extra in tonight. But yeah. Now, Brandon, I believe I met you or saw you at. Were you on the video show? I think that's where I subscribed to you from because I saw you on there. So he's
Yeah,
a
he
nice
said
young
he
man.
has been.
Duet.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay. All right. We have now made it past an hour. You guys got an hour worth of hearing me gripe and complain and frustration. And yes, okay, that's where I knew him from. That's where I thought I knew you from. Uh, so I'm going to pull the plug on this, and I want to thank all of you guys. I'm not going to do the 5 minute countdown. I'm just going to say good night to everybody. And if you can't be back next Monday because you're traveling uh, because of the holidays or whatever, we'll be here. Like he said, like Mel said, we're having beer and pizza that night. You got to bring your own beer, your own pizza. And if you're
Yep,
under
that's right.
21, it better be root beer.
Well, now wait a minute. If they're in the military and on base, they can drink beer.
That's right. If you are in the military and you're living on base, you can have a beer. Okay? But
If you're under 20,
if you're under 21, yeah. But if you're living
the
at home,
government says that if you're man enough to fight for this country, you're man enough to have a beer, by God.
yeah,
But if you live with mommy and
yeah,
daddy,
yep,
you better not do it.
yeah, yeah. So before this thing completely crashes, I think I'm going to call it a good one. And I want to thank everyone for putting up with it. Mel, thank you as usual. And good night, Mel. Good night, everybody. And I don't know if you know where this comes from, but I type it in the chat a lot. And it's good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Have you ever heard that before, Mel? It's what
Yeah.
Jimmy Durante used to say at the end of his show every night. Mrs. Calabash was his wife, and that's why I put it in the chat some. Yeah, it's saying good night to Judy. So good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Good night, Mel from 400 AGL, and good night to all of you great people. With that, I am pulling the plug. Okay, it's gonna no outro on this one. So everybody, take care.
Bye.
Bye.